Howdy, folks. Greetings and good morning. We are getting back into some more Mass Effect Legend. Okay, these grayed out ones are the ones that we've already taken care of. Okay, so it was Novaria. It was Novaria. We took care of Novaria. And one thing we didn't get around to doing last time was speaking with all of our crew members. So we still need to do that. Oh, actually, let's go speak with Joker first. So I don't think we spoke with Joker. Hey, Joker, what's going
I'm
on?
glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
This is what I love about Joker, is like he's got great one-liners, right? Well, I mean, I know that's basically technically three-liner, but they call him Joker for a reason, and he absolutely earns that title, especially in the second one on up. It's like, I don't think the developers initially believed that he would be as popular as what he actually was to the fans. So it's nice that they gave him more lines in the later games. What's up, Caden?
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Yep.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You okay?
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some.
Good morning, Gab. Welcome in. So are they still around?
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Alright, let's go ahead and investigate that. Why couldn't we do it alone?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link Biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
What kind of experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not the Asari?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Yeah, this would be like if America had to learn something from the Russians. We wouldn't do that. I mean, first of all, I don't think we would learn anything useful from the Russians. Maybe I'm wrong. Morning, Kane. Welcome in. But the other bigger problem with that is that even if we did need to learn something mission critical from like an adversary like the Russians, well, we wouldn't do it officially. Like, it would not be public knowledge. Absolutely not. I'm sure they meant well.
I'm sure kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Good Lord. I'm so bad about that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kane. Appreciate you looking out, brother. Okay, apologies. Give me just 1 minute while I do that. Yeah, I'm so bad about that. Oh, good lord. And apparently I forgot to mute my phone too. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hopefully that update's live. It kind of spiraled from there. Okay. Did they ever bust the guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
New stream title, Sunday Effect on the Masses. Hilarious, man. Oh, man. Oh, Trout. Welcome in, Trout. Good to see you, bud. I was going to say something else there. Oh, Gab. Trying to tape up your boxes. Yeah. Trying to is that a oh, that's a Trout, yeah. I'm sorry, my eyesight is not the best. I was gonna say, Gab, trying to tape up your boxes without marmalade interfering. Yeah, mission impossible. Cats absolutely love cardboard boxes. Ask me how I know. Oh, okay, so that's all he had. What about tactical
What's your
appraisal?
opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
And your take on the Ragni Queen?
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the council. We weren't out here during the Ragnar War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Deploy the decoy box. Do it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
All right. See you later, Caden. Honestly, out of all the party members in the first one, and I hate to say this because Caden really does seem like a genuine guy, I'm just not a huge fan of him. Just like his personality in general. Liara, what's going on?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Keep like a utility like razor blade on hand when that happens. You don't feel bad?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Oh. She's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Okay, yeah, we already asked her about those. I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Yeah, but you must still get lonely.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
If I might make a suggestion, dog ear the end of your tape after you tear off a piece. You know, like just like hold a finger in front of it before you let it go, and then dog ear it. But what is it? Buy totes instead of boxes. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Like, I've only had to move like twice in my life, fortunately. So, yeah, Trout, if you've had to move like a lot more than what I have, yeah, absolutely take that advice, for sure. Why is that?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
Moving is expensive. Yes, it is. And time-consuming. And back-breaking. I'm shipping my stuff through the mail and UPS, though. Oh, I don't know if you've already paid for your postage. If you have, then, that's the way you're going to go. Don't bother changing it. But what I was going to say is, I've heard about this service called Pods. I don't know if you've heard of it or if it's available in your part of the state. But the cool thing... Oh, I use private ship. Okay. Well, yeah, the neat thing about Pods is, like, you can order, like, however many you think you're going to need for the shipping process, and then once they deliver the container, you just load it up and they transport it for you to the new address, and it's there when you arrive. I haven't used it myself personally, but I've heard good things about it. It's not foolish.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Yep.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating. I moved, it checks calendar, 10 years ago. Luckily, I just needed to worry about gas and food, which ran me about $700. That's not too bad, actually, depending on, like, the distance that you had to travel. $700 in gas and food. Yeah, it must have been a fair distance then, if I had to guess. Yeah, Georgia to Montana. Yeah, that's quite a trek. Was that about 30 hours of driving? I'm fascinating.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I didn't mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Baby, you can study me all you want. Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'm not going to do that. But I won't tease you about it any further either. Let's see. I'm only moving my clothes and electronic stuff, mostly this time. My furniture and family heirlooms is staying here at my sister's. Okay. So yeah, that at least will should help cut down on your moving expenses a bit, Gab. At least I hope so. Also, safe travels, and I hope the move goes smoothly for you. Let's see. In an 02 Chevy 2500 3/4 ton, averaged about 15 miles per Whoa, brother. Where my uncle could only average around 10 miles a gallon. That's rough. That is rough, man. So my folks have, well, not my folks, but specifically my dad has family in Ohio. And, wait, hold on. 6-liter V8. I don't know why, I'm sorry, I don't know why the AI mod bonked you for that one. Yeah, I don't know, bud. Most of my stuff is either set to moderate or off. I'm sorry about that. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, 6-liter V8. It tagged it as gibberish. Get the fuck out of here, man. Kick mods don't know anything about cars. Jesus. Yeah. Hey, don't feel bad. It gets Zets way all the time, man. Automates V8s. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's really bad MPG for sure. What I was going to say is that my dad has family in northern Ohio, and that's about a 24-hour drive for us. The best that we ever did one way was, I think he said we were getting something like 30 miles to the gallon, and it was one of the Chevys that we had, I think, like one of the Tahoes, I think. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, he said we were getting like 30 miles to the gallon, and we got from Central Texas to Northern Ohio on 3 tanks of gas, which is insanely good gas mileage. Okay, yeah, we're done. We're done
Goodbye,
speaking with
Shepard.
Liara. So let's go speak to the rest of our team downstairs. Going down. Ashley, what's going on?
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Sorry.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
See, this is why, like, I think I've only done Ashley's romance option like a couple of times in the entire time that I've been playing this series. Her xenophobia really does bother me, because literally everyone on the crew probably saves her ass in the field multiple times, you know? Like, she has really no reason to directly hate Garrus or Liara or Tally. Tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Tell me about your dad.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
That's pretty cool that she actually made a rank higher than her own father in his time in the service.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
That's a good mom. That's what moms do. They take care of the kids.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Yeah, I could get that. I would imagine like that's how my mom probably felt raising my cousins and well, my cousins. Well, the reason why I say that is because there's 4 of us in the immediate family. Myself, my cousins Justin, Joseph, and Jared, all of whom are siblings, and then my cousin Morgan. And so literally, it's like her and my cousin Morgan were like the only women in the whole house.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vidmails.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Damn. That's pretty badass that, a 16, 17-year-old girl knows well enough to defend herself that way. Most girls that age wouldn't have a clue how to respond, honestly. What about the police?
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Self-defense.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
Yeah, I'll bet, man. That's an image. What about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
That's very dedicated of you.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Oof. Shouldn't have done that. I don't understand guys like that. It's like if you really are into that girl, why are you gonna be abusive toward her? Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a piece of shit. Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Interesting story.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I'm bored now. Some of these options, man. You read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Rip.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
Yeah, sure he is. Holy shit, that's fucking brutal. From the afterlife?
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Yeah, I do too.
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Oh, I get that you're into Liara. You know, like why are you into Liara? Oh, you should talk to Liara. She just lost her mom. Whiplash with this one, really whiplash. Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal inquiry.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
And he's a big boy. I'll bet he eats a lot. He probably eats more than I do. Women, am I right? Yeah. You know what? Gab, that carries a specific type of irony. Okay, coming from a member of the fair sex. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, classic. Yep, of course. Why leave?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Interesting.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war.
That's how I
Other
know.
tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
And what about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
And Jared?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
1 box of clothing and gaming equipment done and ready to go. Nice. Do you have a lot still to pack up yet? That's risky.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
So, his full name is actually Urdnot Rex. That means his father invited him to this whole powwow, kind of thing, where they're not supposed to be getting violent, right? That's crazy, man. Your father?
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Fucking hell, that's tragic. I'm hoping 5 boxes total. I have more clothes than gaming equipment, obviously. But sorry, is that I'm just trying to make sure I'm reading this right. Is that supposed to be you said but okay? Or I don't know. I'm a little confused by that message. Sorry. Family.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
Yeah.
I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Family, yeah, but not in the positive context, like holy shit. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that happened to me a few times last night when I was watching Zetsway's stream. That and autocorrect constantly, getting on me.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Do you know where it is now?
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Damn.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
You fucking better believe
So
you
long,
will,
Rex.
bud.
Shepard.
All right. We still need to talk to Garrus. What's up, Garrus?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Giru from Dragon Ball GT. I've seen I've seen some of Dragon Ball. I've seen all of Dragon Ball Z. I tried. I think GT was the one that I tried getting into, and it just like after like 7 or 8 episodes, I was like, it just didn't hook me, you know, not the same way that Dragon Ball Z did. I might at some point go back and try to power through it, just because like I've heard people say that like the later series is actually pretty good. What did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
GT was to reach a different audience era. Was nothing like Z. Yeah, that's the thing. What I was thinking, like Z is like just every single arc is a banger. Even I don't know if that show had much, if any, filler, but even the filler was good. You know, it didn't really start to get like at all boring until after the Majin Buu saga. Yeah, it was absolutely peak, 100%. Krogan testicles? Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
No shit. There's a missed opportunity right here for Garrus to go, oh, you didn't know they're Turian delicacies. As it just plays into like the feud between the Turians and the Krogan and the Doctor.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
The fuck? Yeah, that's sick.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Fucking hell. Yeah, bastard.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Ah, don't tell me that.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What? Brother, what?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Yeah. Gotta agree with him there. Gotta worry about the hostages' lives.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
No, I'm sorry, Garrus, you're wrong there.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
And Dr. Salion?
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
So, that's basically like 2 of the loyalty missions that we can get for our characters. And Tali has one too, but I think you have to get it through like another side mission. It's weird. Tali.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, glad you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Yeah, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So you're royalty?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Why the preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Well, that makes sense. Most politicians have enemies. I don't know if you could actually consider that a true politician, though. That's a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
And if we say the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Tell me more about your father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
And your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine so. Were you close to your dad?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like
Fair
what?
enough.
I should go.
And also, I
you
do want to
later.
point out that we see a lot of almost sort of parallels with our different crewmates. Like, they all have certain levels of relationships, like with their fathers. Right? It's like, Ashley lost her father, but, she was very close to him, had a great deal of respect for him. Rex was forced to kill his father in self-defense. Tali's father is a leader in the Quarian fleet. Who am I missing? Well, Liara's mother's partner, we'll call her, had a
Good
certain...
timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
Hang
Top
on.
priority clearance.
I was saying, her mother had, because she was also an Asari, there was like sort of like a stigma within their society about that. And Garrus, I guess drew some ire from his father for leaving CSEC. Yeah, patch it through.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Alright, let's see what this is about.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take
Good.
all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Sounds serious.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, let's see what level our Paragon is at real quick. Okay, almost maxed and pretty high. I think we should have enough to try this. We need to get back to the Citadel. Oh, good lord. I was saying we need to get back to the Citadel because there's a mission that we can grab out there. If not, more than one mission.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Is that the only option?
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright. Well, he's probably right about that, but yeah, it's like the one and only mission that actually takes place in our own solar system. Yeah, the moon. Which, that's probably where we're going to be heading after we're done with the stuff here on the Citadel. Alright, let's head out. No, wait, was it Tali? No. Now, you know what? Just for a change of pace, let's go with Tali and Liara.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic. Let's see what he has to say.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
This is a surprise.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Jesus, man. Was Navigator Presley? Ashley? Now, this dude, too, does every human just hate is every character just xenophobic? All the humans? Damn. Think of it as an opportunity.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
She's not over-designed.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Well, all right, Admiral Patton. Jesus.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
It's a Turian design.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Yeah, they're allies, you dick.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We need to build bridges.
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Yes, sir. I can't believe they only give us 2 Paragon for the whole
recent
thing.
attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case, Nevertheless...
Well, let's go ahead and skip the elevator ride. Oh,
Commander
wait.
Shepard?
Yes?
Khaleesa bint Sina Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Sure, no problem.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
It's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Yeah, the Turians helped build
Actually,
it.
the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Crew's still
I
Alliance.
wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
Yeah, there was an accident.
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Yeah, if we earn it.
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah, he was behind Eden Prime.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says that Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Bye-bye. Okay, we need to find... Alright, we're heading for the Presidium. I think the person that we need to see is at the embassies, if I recall correctly.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I don't need you, Mira. I've been here before.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Are you in trouble?
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Heh. Hey, how about that? A blue dahlia.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why was your sister spared?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Yeah, you'd better pay that.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to C-Sec immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Yeah, that's a stupid law.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You need my help.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Tell me about the kidnappers.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Why me?
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
Tracking the ransom?
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Wait, did I ask why me? Yeah, I think I did. I don't do this for payment.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, now real quick, I need to check the journal and see if let's see, Rogue VI. Missing colony, according to a log file uncovered on Noveria. An entire colony has gone missing from the Hades Gamma Cluster. Huh. Strange transmission. You discovered a strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. On the whole, it seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. Let's see. Missing person. You came across a missing person report. UNC, it's sorry, diplomacy. And Citadel scanning cubes. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have anything else to do here on the Citadel then.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head out. C-Sec. I always forget which of these... I think this one goes back to the docks. Yep.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Oh, look, there's a keeper up here. Okay, what was she saying, about? Yeah, sometimes you get experience from observing various things.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in pro.
If I told
The commanding officer is
if I
aboard.
hold Marmalade
stands
hostage,
relieved.
what kind of ransom would people pay for his freedom? Treats. Oh, I hope you don't have me on like on a TV or something. I know most cats hear that word and they go nuts.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. The galaxy deserves to hear what happened. Sorry.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Admiral Hackett. That man, I'm just gonna come out and say that is one tough old man, and I won't spoil the why, but you'll understand when we get to Mass Effect 3. Okay, so we have a few different places we can go. Yeah, why don't we go take care of the Soul? The problem on the moon. Besides, he doesn't know the word. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, in that case, I won't say the F word. Yep. That's kind of like at work. Wait, no, not Earth. We need the moon. At work, there are two words that we never say out loud, and those are slow and quiet. And anybody who works a job at all knows exactly why. Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Okay, so now we get to see exactly why so many people, so many fans of this game loved the Mako. Is it? Yep. There it is. No, get back in. Whee! Ha ha ha! Hey, wait, there's no gravity on the moon. How does it not just fly out into the atmosphere? But this thing can climb and climb. Only thing that's missing on it's a boost button. Alright, each one of these has, I think, 2 turrets. So 6 in total, I believe. Might actually have to get pretty close to take that last one out. Yeah, oh wait, here we go. Haha, 2 for 1. Boy, I said, boy, that's just efficiency. Alright, there's the inn.
I'm on my way.
And, yeah, this part of the game can be a little bit tough. There should be, yep, here's a container here. Alright, got some new weapons there. And enemies through this hall right here. Hello. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh, come on, man. There's the turrets. Let's see if I do as good against them this time as I did last time. Oh, what? You can't hit me now? No, I think they can still hit me. Oh, that one's still up. Alright. Let's try this again. Yes, yes, without the oops. Alright, let's see what we get out of this chest here. Ah. Damn, almost fat fingered that one too. and we scored a level up off of that. Guess we'll put a few into Spectre training. Nah. We're still going to put the 4 points into Spectre training. But I think instead... yeah, let's go up on a warp. Oh wait, the other two also leveled up. Wow, I haven't even leveled up Garrus even once. Or no, I have a little bit. Assault rifles. Alright, now he's got some sniper rifles. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Tali uses a shotgun, despite the fact that she's basically an engineer. Alright, so we're almost done with this part of the VI. Okay, I just have to destroy them. Yep, there's the first one. Yes, I know all turrets are down. Jeez.
I think we're good, Shepard.
All targets down.
All right.
Good as new. That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Wait, I think I got turned around here. Which way's out? Okay, yeah, it's this way. Oh, almost missed that. Yep, more guns. Alright, let's see what this VI has in store for us here.
Think we got him, Commander.
Alright, there's a locker. Alright, some more guns. Can always use more of those, right? Alright. Overload, please. Damn it. Just die already. Alright, we got him.
Think we're good, Commander?
The music in these like small like side missions is kind of eerie. All right.
Perimeter secured. Clear.
Area secured.
All right. Just two more to go on this side.
All targets down.
Wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I got them all. And now we got these shields we have to break down. If you anchor yourself just right, you can actually take them out without having to shoot the shields here.
All targets down.
Okay, here, that's what I'm trying to do.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's 2 out of 3. I was gonna say, wait, did I get turned around again? Nope. Alright, just one more building left to go after this. And there is a reason why we're doing this, you know, I'll explain a little bit later. Okay, and then I think the last one is this one over here. Unless I'm mistaken.
Heads up!
You're already detecting enemies? Alright. Really? Really? You guys are gonna do me like that? Oh, fuck. Heal! Heal! What the? Oh my gosh. Please tell me it'll start me back from that particular building. Wait, have you already been here? I don't think we have. No, we have not been here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I'm playing on normal and these guys are just absolutely decimating me. But we shall get through it. We shall get through it. Go on, overload. Ah! Can you fucking not? Oh my god. Yeah, let me look and see if I picked up any better rifles. 162, 144. Nope, not yet. All right. god. Oh my god. Fuck! Seems like these drones are getting tougher as I go. Okay, try this one more time. Open the door. Fucking hell, why were they so tough? Hey, what's up, Zetsway? Welcome in, bud. Yo, TC here, Lowell finally woke up. Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. You're good. I am flailing a little bit against these fucking drones. Oh boy, it feels like back in our last sake. For fuck's sake. Alright, that's set down. Collect some experience from that. Alright, first one down. Oh, if they put me back at the start of this whole thing, then I probably need to double check the containers in here. Squirrel! Where? Hey, speaking of Kane, where's your moose? Or not Kane, that's the way I meant. I'm getting kind of tired, y'all. I was about to say. Now we're just gonna moonwalk to the next one. Appropriate, I guess, considering we're on the moon.
Securing point.
All right. I'm going to grab this one. I feel like on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, they give you a little bit more time for the decryptions. Alright, some more weapons there. More assholes. Oh my god. No. No. Oh. I think we only got like 1 or 2 left now. Come on, peek it. Haha. Oh, wait, is she down? No, she's not down. What the hell? Hey, come on, do something. Will you? Oh my god. I guess I'm just gonna have to flank this last one. Dad get the whole situation. There we go. But I'm not even a dad yet. Okay, and that activates the barriers. And those activate all over the entire base. Alright, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, that's 2. And real quick, I want to go ahead and check and see if I got a better... holy... 228? Yes, please. Thank you. Maybe that'll help us deal with the fucking drones next. What is going on here? Garrus, what? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like this room was a little bit bugged. Damn. I like this rifle. Gary's getting his exercise in, yeah. Okay, and then I think this is the last one over here that we need to do. Yeah, it's funny, I don't remember that particular bug being in the first one, so I don't know where that came from. The original, I mean, the original first one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save it here, because fuck doing that shit again. Alright. So Container City Crypt. Some more weapons, never a bad thing. Good lord, what is that, like a 6-round burst? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I hack him through here? I think I can. Oh, not so tough now. Is that it? Are you all finally dead? Please be dead. Oh, actually, I think, if I remember correctly, at the end of this one, it's, we're gonna have some more of those fucking rocket drones. Yeah, that thing is accurate. It does a ton of damage. I didn't check the manufacturer, but I think it's actually one of my favorite manufacturers in this game. Really? Oh my gosh. Hey, can we overload these guys, please? Nice try. Okay, I gotta take this angle on it, I think. Okay, and this is how we get our specialization class. Yeah, the original Mass Effect had specializations. So, what we can do is, let's see, Shock Trooper, we get increased health, increased damage reduction, or, well, damage protection, improves the immunity or barrier ability, improves the adrenaline ability. Or we can take the Nemesis, increases duration and damage for all biotic abilities, improves warp, and improves lift. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Shock Trooper ability here. And basically what that does, I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick. So you see down there, where is it? This used to say Vanguard. Now it says Shock Trooper instead. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab Barrier. Oh, wait. Barrier. Yeah, Barrier. That's fine. I could max it out. Oh, that gives us the Adrenaline Boost specialization. Another time, maybe. I want to improve my shotguns. Yeah, Master Carnage. It's a shame that there's no way, like, while you're on the Normandy, that you can't, like, upgrade your characters. You know what I mean? Like, you can't... You actually have to form up a team and leave the ship to do that. Doesn't make any sense. I think I got both of those. Alright, actually, I don't even think we need to return, but we can just, yeah, we'll just return to the Normandy. And so that was a small mission, so there's not going to be a whole lot going on in between there. Alright, back up one more time. So we've been to Novaria. Are we ready for Pharaohs? Now, you know what? I think I want to go do the DLC next. Yeah, let's do that. Or we can at least start the DLC. trying to think. I think this time I'm gonna go with a balanced team. And actually, I'm gonna pause it here just for a couple seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Guess who's back? Back again. Zetsway's back. I actually stepped away for a brief moment as well. No, not that one. Which one was it? Oh boy. I haven't used him like... No. Let's go with Liara. Salem! Hey, Salem, welcome in. Yeah, we're just about to start the DLC for Mass Effect.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
We're hearing it. I just made an account. Yay. Yeah, appreciate you. I appreciate you popping in. I try to be at least a little bit entertaining. I don't know if I succeed in that all the time. Okay, so it sounds like we need to do something about these fusion torches. But they are guarded. Of course they're guarded. Why wouldn't they be? But I'm not seeing where...
Headed in the right direction.
There it is.
I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Go.
I like trains. What do you mean by I like trains? They're not activating, so I guess I can proceed for now. Yeah, there it is, there it is. That's a trap! Oh, good lord. I'm taking some damage here. No. Oh, no. Oh, hey, this time you can actually repair without being stopped. That's nice. That wasn't always the case. In the original Mass Effect, you had to stop for that to happen. Alright, I believe we need to go over here to shut down this particular fusion torch. Do we have anything here with... Really? All of these fucking lockers and I can't open a single one of them. Oh shit.
Batarians.
Why am I using a fucking sniper rifle?
Release the Baron!
Boom. God dang, one hit to my shield. Garrus, do you mind? Thank you. Woo! Man, this rifle fucks. I don't remember if the switch is upstairs or downstairs. I want to say it's upstairs, though. Alright, we get some Metagel. Always useful. Sniper rifle for CQB. No, well, I'm playing a... I don't know if you're a big Mass Effect fan or not, but I'm playing a Paragon, and that's basically a shotgun class, right? Well, for some reason, sometimes the game will just randomly have me equip a weapon that I'm not even using. And it's happened like 2 or 3 times so far. Alright.
The torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
What do they want?
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything,
I've gotta go. Good luck.
Alright. So that's the first of... I don't know, I think there's like... Oh, come on. My decryption skill is too low to open that. Wait, who do I have in my party again? Liara and Garrus. Okay, that's why. That's why. I probably should have brought along Tali. But I'm not going to restart the mission just for that.
Hey.
Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well, guess I'm not much of a soldier.
Brother, you're apologizing, but you just did me a favor. Alright?
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Adwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Let's see, how bad is this going to be? Yeah, I understand the situation.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You can't shut them off?
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
And where would your crew be?
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
Oh, one of them got away.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Tell me about evacuating Terra Nova.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Stay out of sight.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Alright. Is there anything... I don't think there's anything we can collect over here. Well then, let's see if we can get through the second torch. I guess I gotta find it first. Let me check the map. Maybe it's on the map. Okay, what is it? Yeah, there's one. Okay, that's the main facility, so let's head for this one here. And seeing as how we're in a freaking warthog, we're just gonna let it do its climbing thing. Come on, warthog, you can do it. Climb! Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take a more shallow angle there. Where we're going, we don't need roads. I do have to be somewhat careful here, though, because of those landmines he said he set. Well, yeah, where we're going, we don't need roads, exactly.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it.
Oh.
In the meantime, just keep doing...
Oh, this is the one that he was saying has the landmines. Daggum. And here I was going to say, it's over, Anakin, I have the high ground.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolition nearby.
Oh, dear God. Oh no. No. Get in the vehicle. Get in the vehicle. I need to do something about those turrets before I can even think about addressing... landmines.
Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby.
Yes, I know. I heard you the first time. Figure out where the rest of these are. Where am I getting hit from? Oh, good lord. No! Is it the last one? I think that's the last one. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. Now we got a fire. We're in a firefight with fucking landmines? I gotta try to get closer. Oh, fuck. Okay, 3 boxes packed. Time for a break. Well, there you go. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh, come on. I should probably save more frequently. Did we end up going for that one? No, let's try this one over here, I think. Yeah, right there. I will be drinking water flavored with coffee beans in just a moment. That is a diuretic. Time to go off-road again, yep. Yeah, and it's funny because, like, you know, Mass Effect 2 was missing a vehicle like this, and then they did the DLC, and everyone was like, that's not what we meant. Literally, like, all of the fan base was like, just collectively went, we fucking hate this vehicle. Is that how that works, Gab? I remember I had an iced coffee from McDonald's, and it was their largest size, of course. Sorry, I had to ask for a minute low on the phone with Horned. Oh, okay. Nah, you're good, brother. You good.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing what...
God, how close do you have to act and have to be before these things activate? And I think that answers that question. Still got 3 more, it looks like. Oh, whoa, whoa. Serpentine, bitch! We still got one more. I think it's on the other side of this base here. Yep. Oh, did I take it out? Okay, cool. That works. Guess I'm gonna have to be saving like every 10 minutes now. Well, let's see if this next group of enemies poses even any more of a threat than the first set did. Probably not. Probably not. Get down! I said get down! Alright. Did Liara just say now it gets fun? We gotta be upstairs, I'm guessing. Drones! What are you doing back here? Yeah. You guys can just fuck right off, man. I'm still salty for the moon mission. Come on, y'all can do better than that. I see you over there. Oh. Alright, good, it's down. It's down. Wait. Ooh. Oh, come on. Get out of here, Skynet. We don't like you here. Hey, classic. Hey, Zet. And okay, I guess not. Apparently, I already drank all my coffee. I'll have either water or apple juice when I feel like getting up again. Okay.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Dude, you fugly.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again.
Oh, no.
Find this problem and deal with it.
Don't sing it, just bring it. Alright, now I guess we'll go fuck around with the landmines. Really? All of these are just for show? Alright, let's go ahead and change our map marker. No, not the main facility. Excuse me. We still have one more torch to deal with. On the road again. or not. Yeah. The Mako identifies as a cat and always lands on its wheels. Oh, by the way, Zetsway, I forgot to mention, guess what I downloaded and started playing this morning? Can I just shoot these? Come on, man. That's not realistic at all. I can't even see where they're coming from. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Okay, I actually think I might need a sniper rifle to deal with this. And I'm actually going to tell Garrus to switch up to his as well. No, that's not Garrus, that's Liara. There we go.
Now I'm ready.
Oh, fucking hell. Jeezums. Cover is a thing. Well, the problem is that in this particular situation, there's no cover. I mean, there's very little cover, but you got to make it past the landmines, and if you get too close to the landmines, boom. So that's the problem. We got guys with rifles and rockets shooting at us while we're trying to navigate an active minefield. I was just thinking, I wonder if there's a way I could flank the mines. No cover than shooting scoot, like using a scout rifle in CS. Yeah, yeah, normally that wouldn't be a problem. But see, like the landmines, like once you actually move into the minefield, it's like you have to be like exactly in between any two of them. Otherwise, you get too close and you set it off. So I'm gonna see if it'll let me save right here. That way, if I die again, it's not that big a deal. Alright. Damn, that was a lucky shot. Yeah, I don't know, that rock face looks awfully sheer.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Oh, come on now. Come on, if I can just get the high ground. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this approach now. Okay, I still have to be careful with the landmines. Oh, fucking hell. You see, this is what I'm talking about. And I really cannot get very close there. Oh, hang on, hang on. I might be able to split the difference here. Damn it, the Normandy needs an EOD specialist. Yeah, how you like them apples, you bitch? Fucking rocket troopers. Garrus, switch up. This bastard's trying to hide behind cover. I don't think so. You ain't getting away with that. Alright. Let's see if I can even make this shot. How is that not hitting? That hit. That hit. There it is. Is he still fucking alive? Are you kidding me? Damn it. Bruh. Finally, Jesus. Alright. Give me just a second. I'm gonna check out the chat. Just gotta get through this fucking minefield. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can get around that. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to get around that. But I think all the enemies are dead. So let's try a different path through these fucking mines. Looks like you were clipping the edge of the crate with those first few shots. Yeah, I think so, yeah. But I had like 4 or 5, you know, solid hits on him. Now, granted, it's the... Oh, damn it. Are you serious, dude? Another one? Oh, I'll bet that's one of the rockets that I didn't take out before. No? we got XP for it, so he should be down. Easy. That sound is so unnerving. Oh, come on. This feels like walking a tightrope. I am hyper focused right now. Easy. Okay, I think we're past it. I have to watch now because there's another pair, but they're further apart at least. I think we're good. Ah! Holy shit. That was an extreme level of anxiety. Yeah. Thanks, Nell. Oh, man. Alright, some asses kicked, no problem. That I'm not so worried about.
Now I'm ready.
Oh, fucking Baron. Even on normal, I genuinely don't recall that being that stressful. That was wild. No. Down, boy. Probably got a bunch of drones. You know what? I'm gonna switch up to my shotgun. Oh, good lord. Hit him. That shotgun is pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's not the best one yet that I'll have this playthrough, but it's pretty solid. Ha ha! Brother, why'd you stand there? Why'd you stand there? You know what an explosive crate looks like. Alright. What do we got here? And I'm guessing the deal to turn off the charges is going to be up here, as well as the switch with the torch. Oh, come on. Alright, we level up again. Wait. I thought he said there was like a switch or something that we could use to deactivate the minefield.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer.
Uh-huh.
We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Peacefully?
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
It's gone too far.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
It is.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
Why follow him?
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Forget Bollock.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Quicker.
Bollock will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Bollock's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Yeah, and I'm a guy who fights harder when he gets hit. Huh, I guess not. I thought there was a switch or some type of device I had to grab to... Oh, I think it was outside. There was a terminal that I hit. That's what it was. Pretty crazy, though, that they took over this torch with those mines out there. Okay, so the only other thing that we really need to do, where... I want to say was it up here? I think I parked it a little bit further up the hill here. Damn it, Shepard, why are you such a fat piece of shit? Come on, run! Oh, good lord. Don't tell me I can't. Did I park it in a place where I can't reach it? Well, that would be a very goober move, wouldn't it?
We got them all, Shepard.
Yeah, I know. I was there. If you're looking for the tank, it was further left. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that I think it's going to be harder for Shepard to get up there. Come on. See, it wouldn't be such a big deal if this were like a game like Pal World where I could just grapple hook up. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Yeah, I was worried I wasn't going to be able to reach the tank again. Okay, so we promised them, let's see, what's this? The transmission tower? Yeah, let's go ahead and tag the transmission tower because we did promise we would look for their team. Alright, let's see how bad this situation is up here. Oh! We get to climb a mountain. Or not. God dang it. Nope. I'm gonna have to go around, I guess. Ha-ha! Can't stop the Mako. Like I said, this thing just climbs and climbs. Ah, got it. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, so that fixed the transmitter apparently. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Zetsway? Oh, on the climbing, is that what you're talking about? Okay, so here now we've got 3 separate stations that we can check out. No, get back in. That way. Whee! Me and Horn were talking on the phone for a moment. Nah, you're good. You're good, brother. Damn, y'all ever see a tank do a 360 no-scope? Oh, man. I would not hit that shot. Absolutely not. I would not hit that shot. Oh, I was going to say earlier, Zetsway, guess what game I downloaded this morning and started playing? I don't know if I said me and Horn are IRL friends. Yes to both, yeah. Yeah, you did mention that you and Horn were IRL friends. Bruh. Fadia got me. Way off in the corner of this fucking rock. Damn. That's a good question. I don't know yet. Because I basically have 2 options there. Like, I could do it, like, on, like, Fridays and or Saturdays, potentially. Skill too low. Or I could...
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, down the Terriers. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Damn. They blew open the door and killed her. It's fucking brutal. Wait, was there just one? Yeah, there's just one here. Okay, so there's one other that we need to check for. I think 1 or 2 others, something like that. Hang on. Tank is this way. Well, I didn't get water or apple juice. Realized I haven't eaten yet. So I'm having cereal with whole milk. There you go. You know what's funny? I think it's just really funny that these days a lot of nutritionists are going to tell you, oh, you need to avoid like you need to avoid whole milk, you need to avoid butter, you need to avoid white bread. And yet millions of Americans grew up on that stuff, and many of them are perfectly fit and healthy. You're the kind of guy that needs to hit the lock button on the remote to find your car in the parking lot, aren't you? Sometimes. Usually I try to remember the row. If not, then I'll hit the switch. Yeah, Catboy doesn't have very good direction. But y'all already know I'm just a little bit wee Todd Ed. I use whole milk in my morning coffee so my body gets some fat before I feel like eating. Oh, okay. Every single year, like, I always go with whole milk whenever, like, during the holidays when I make my holiday eggnog. And, yeah, it's really good. I use, I mean, it's a cooked eggnog. But it takes, whole milk. I'm really good at remembering where I parked, but remembering where I am relative to places I know when someplace unfamiliar is beyond me. I mean, most people are kind of out of their depth when they're out of their hometown. So, I mean, that's kind of normal. But if you're talking about, like, you know, relative to space, like in an area that you're less familiar with, I don't know, yeah, I still feel like that's kind of normal. Okay, so Survey Station 3, final entry logged by engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Slaj's... How do you say that word? Slaz? When Slaz shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. The real reason low-fat food makes you lose weight is not because you're eating less fat. It's because that crap tastes so awful you just don't want to eat at all, period. Well, I mean, it's like I was saying before, right? Like, millions of Americans grew up with 100% butter, with like full-fat milk and white bread, and a lot of them are still, you know, well, I mean, Gab has a point. Oh, yeah, it depends. Like, I will say, like, at least in my personal experience, and keep in mind, this is coming from the perspective of someone who is very much diabetic. So, like, I actually don't mind wheat bread, like, even, like, whole wheat bread, but that's the key, like, a lot of people don't realize. If the first ingredient on your bread, if you're looking for a healthier bread option, and the first ingredient isn't whole grain wheat, it's going to be some kind of enriched bread, and that's what's really bad for it, is the enriched shit. The big thing is you have to pay attention to realize which ones are actually trying to help and which are just trying to sell you something. Yeah, that's true. That's also true. Marketing, it's really insane, right? It's like, just because something has like $1 billion worth of marketing behind it doesn't necessarily mean the product is good. I drink whole milk and real butter. I find protein control helps me. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that was only for processed low-fat food, obviously, not fruits and vegetables and lean meats. You know what's funny is, like, I mean, at least if you're a diabetic like me, you have to be more careful about certain fruits, like tomatoes, for example. You drink butter. Hey, no joke. Some people will actually put unsalted butter in their coffee. That just sounds disgusting to me. Honestly. I was going to say that as well. Gab and Nell sharing the brain cell, folks. But yeah, no, like, it's like I was saying, like, if you're a diabetic, you do have to be careful with, like certain fruits, like tomatoes. Like I think most melons are not too bad. Watermelons are super high in sugar, so are bananas. Portion control, damn autocorrect. Wheel, if it ain't autocorrect. Never once, you piece of shit, have I ever met ducking. I'd work as a creamer, but the taste would be different. Oh, it'd work as a creamer. Yeah, the taste would be different. Black, oof. No, I can't do that, brother. I gotta have my Italian sweet cream. Survey Station 2, final log entry, logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I am arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Probably should wait. Oh, fucking hell. Defense drones? Damn, he wasn't shitting. Okay, time to take cover. Maybe switch back? Yeah, try that. Okay, come on. Oh, she doesn't have overload. Warp. Phew, right as my gun was overheating. Gee, knees. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and save here. And we just need to head for the main facility now, I believe. So I kind of feel sorry for this woman that's been helping us. None of her team made it, apparently. At least the ones that were out in the field. I just have French vanilla as my decaf. Oh, you gotta do... I think you said you have, you know, some, like, heart issues, right? Like, you have to be careful about stimulants. It's like, I love coffee, but the last time I did decaf, y'all are gonna think, y'all are really gonna think I'm a masochist when y'all hear this. The last time I did decaf is during Lent, and part of Lent means you have to give up something. I gave up caffeine, and I was working at a call center that year. Yeah, that was a fun Lenten season. Gotta repair. Oof. Okay. Can you give me like 5 seconds, please? Whoop, ducked under that one. Okay, looks like they're all down. AFK, alright. Caffeine doesn't really affect me. Oh, I'll read that once he gets back. Alright. Let's hit this. My body is always in danger. I'm sorry, Zetzley.
Heads up.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Catching you up.
Damn. They're pretty well dug in, and they have the high ground. Now I know how Anakin felt. Get the cover, get the cover. Get behind the cover. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're using vibes too, huh? Ow. Gotta switch weapons. Nope, shield boost, shield boost. What? I didn't recently use my shield boost. That's not friendly. Oh shit, I'm all alone. Okay, I need to pick people up. Back on your feet, soldiers.
Shield.
God damn. Hey, can you fucking nod, please? Jesus. Maybe something more precise. God dang it, can you fucking not? Alright, I need to is why is my shield boost still down? See, this is one improvement that they made from the first one to the second one. Is that instead of you use one power and it takes forever to go on cooldown, you use one power and its cooldown only lasts like a few seconds, but it affects all of your powers. You're trolling, bruh. He wasn't trolling.
Perimeter clear.
It's been 35, almost 36 years. I'm used to it. Yeah, still, I mean, it doesn't mean I don't feel sympathy for you, man. It's not easy living with, you know, basically anything chronic. That's pretty much where my back pain is. It was like, you know, I had a couple of surgeries for it, and had to go through, you know, recovery and what do you call physical therapy.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Well, what are you doing?
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
I don't answer to the council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
But it's not that easy.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
And you blame us why?
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And your point is?
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Like Elysium?
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand. And I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
I don't... Lindsay Clancy supporter? Is that like a politician gab? Oh boy, we gotta save the hostages. That's what this whole thing is about. We gotta save the hostages.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
We got them all, Shepard.
Yeah, but now we have to disarm the fucking bombs. Well, I gotta find them first. And they're still attacking us. Get the fuck out of here, man. Can you guys give me cover? I'm trying to defuse some bombs over here. Wait, where is it? Is it downstairs? Or is it upstairs? Maybe it's upstairs. Yep, there it is. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Grab some Metagel. And looks like the other one's down there. Gotta go around there to get to it. Oh, there's one over here too. Nope, that's downstairs too. Fuck off, you pests. Wait. Oh, maybe the other one is upstairs, not downstairs. Okay, how do I go to the other side? Up there? Fuck. Leave me alone. Shield boost. Jesus. Fucking hell, I've only got 1 minute to get to it. Whew.
Left. Is that all right?
Sorry, I was just trying to catch up on, let's see, okay, this is, Lindsay Clancy supporter, it's the woman who murdered her three children. I didn't hear about this. How recent was this? It was the only option.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
Damn.
But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Yeah, she's fine.
Balak
Her
was
team
holding
not
him
so much.
hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
I don't know why, but how about your Omni tool is the Paragon request?
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? You take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
About your 3 engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers.
Have you found them?
Oh, what? I only found 2?
I found 2 of them. They didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the last is still out there. Could you please keep looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Alright, we get a new Omni tool. We'll probably end up giving that to Tally. Oh, we do need to rescue the people, don't we?
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Nope.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
I'm sorry.
I wish I could have saved him, too.
It's not your fault. You did what you could. At least Aaron died in a place he loved. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
Oh, I won't keep you.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
Batarians?
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
Tell me about
That was
you.
a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
And the asteroid?
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
I think it's funny in that scene, this like somber tune they're playing is exactly the same song that plays in the love scenes in this game. I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. Oh, nope, we're not coming down there. We just want to leave. Can I just... Oh, no, I actually have to physically leave. Great. Oh, this is the right way. Okay. Come on, open up. Alright, now we should be able to return to Normandy. Yep. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And I think that's going to be it for today, guys. But you guys stay tuned. Since I seem to have enough viewers, I am going to go ahead and do a raid. So let's see who is currently on. Ooh. There we go. Let's see. Alright, I think I know who we're going to be raiding into here. Okay, there we go. All right, now that's going to be it for today's stream and video, guys. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Appreciate all you guys keeping me company while playing this awesome game. And we're going to go ahead and start the raid, so let's get into it. Wait, why is it saying starting 2 days ago? It says she's live now. Okay, there we go.